because of this girl who just was like, hey, ha!
My head case, I am the color of boom. It's never arriving and you are the pay raise.
Okay, so I was thinking about doing a year in review kind of thing, even though the new year started 4 months ago, because what a lot of people don't know was like this time last year, I was like really suicidal and I tried to take my own life. So I was like, oh my god, I could make a video about that and get hella views. But then I was like, do I really want to like put that out there and make my channel like hella depressing? So I was like, nah. So we're gonna make a different video and we're gonna follow along the trend that Alex Gets Mad Hoes. So Alex Gets Mad Hoes Part 3. So it all started in September, homecoming to be exact. I saw a girl in the corner of the room after I had just gotten done dancing with my hoe. But she wasn't a hoe. We dated at some point, which is a completely different story, which Alex Gets Mad Hoes Part 4, look for it. So I was like, yeah, she's cute. So I went over to her, right, and I was like, oh my god, and as I got close to her face, I was like, I want that one to give me a lap dance, and that was the first thing I ever said to her. And if you think that's a really weird thing to say to a person, like, the first time you meet them, we're just gonna point out the fact right now that at some point in our friendship, she walked up to a girl who was her friend, but she was like, oh my god, your nails would be great for picking your nose and getting deep in there. So I don't think my comment was that weird. We exchanged snaps, we started snapping each other back and forth, but I was talking to somebody. We didn't really date, we just talked for a few weeks and then I was like, nah. But this girl, we gonna call her Slimy, the girl I met at homecoming. We gonna call her Slimy, right? Slimy decided to get all slimy in my relationship and was like, oh my god, you and her are not meant to be. And then she went to her and said, you and Alex are not meant to be, just so she could break us up, tell me she liked me. And then, you know what this hoe does? You know what she does? She goes, never mind. But she forgot to tell me that she didn't like me like that. Like, she forgot to be like, yeah, by the way, I don't like you like that. She just completely forgot to do that. So here I am in the feels with her and I'm like, oh my god, this girl's into me, she's cool, she's funny, we got a good connection going on, we're good friends. And I was like, it's total meant to be. But she's like, nah, psych, and didn't tell me the psych part. So here I am being led on, and a lot of insecurities stem from that girl because she just, like, who wants to be led on? Like, that's all I got for today. That's the only story I have, because there was actually, like, a lot of individual things that happened that were just kind of weird. Like, the weirdest thing was, she looks at me and she's like, how about we just agree that if when we're both 30, and we're not married to anybody, we just marry each other? You know, that kind of stuff. But, like, were you gonna tell me you didn't like me anymore? So then I find out, you know, she's like, talks mad. She talks mad. Shiitake mushroom, and she spread a rumor about me that a lot of people have spread in the past, but just the fact that she was trusted with a little bit of information and just was like, oh, by the way, actually months later, I was like, how is so many people finding this thingy out? This girl, who she said that her nails would be good for picking noses with, we were Snapchatting and she Snapchats me and she's like, oh, by the way, Slimy said this about you. I didn't know if it was true or not. And I was like, oh my god, I didn't even want you to know. Oh my god, guys. So, yeah. Slimy was a bad thing. But that is all I have. So, have a nice life.
Get up, get down. Get up, get